hell of a deal on it. I've had it for a couple days now, and we got insurance on it a couple days ago. It needs some work, but man, this is a hell of a good deal for what I got. Blue light. So she ain't pretty. It's been wrecked. I already changed out the grill and this headlight. It needs some stuff, but it's a good truck. It needs the exhaust welded back up right there. It needs this brake line reattached because somebody decided to bend this brake line over. Just cut it off. So I put a screw in there, and it kept it from leaking for a couple days, and then it started leaking again. So I put some vice grips on it, and yeah, I gotta get some brakes and get a new brake line for it, and get the exhaust welded up. But it's not bad. Look right here. She got the 6.0 LS1 Vortec. Runs like a champ. Got a new battery in there. Brake fluid still right under full, so it lost a little bit of fluid, but not very much. It came with a couple bottles of brake fluid in the bed. So I guess I gotta get a new bulb for that. Other than that, like, everything's good. It was a little low on oil, so I topped it off, and I'm gonna do an oil change on it. Probably do a seafoam treatment on it before I do the oil change. But other than that, everything else was full. It runs good. It drives good. Definitely needs some work. It needs the carrier bearing on the drive shaft up there. I can't see it from this angle. But yeah, it definitely needs that carrier bearing replaced. And today, while I was driving it, the rear caliper on this side kind of locked up, and it ended up being the e-brake, like the brake shoes, something with the brake shoes, which the e-brake don't even work. So I always gotta just leave it in gear. But yeah, so the brake fucked up on me on this side today, so I jacked up, pulled the wheel off, and just took the shoes off completely, just left them out. So I got to get some brake shoes for this side. The pads look good, rotors look good, so I'm going to get some new brake pads for all four corners. I'm getting a new set of Firestone tires this coming Thursday for all four corners. And I'm kind of just looking for a parts truck, another one, or like a really nice truck with like a bad engine. I'll just pull this drivetrain and swap it into another truck. So this is it. It is a '01 Chevy 2500 HD, the 6.0 with the 5-speed manual. And I mean, it's loud because that weld broke. But overall, I like it. I went and rented a tow dolly from U-Haul yesterday and drove an hour and a half out to Salisaw. I went and picked up this Grand Am. This is my parts 5-speed Grand Am that I've been trying to go pick up for the last 2 months. And I got it running today. The guy didn't have a key. He lost the key, so I came out here and I pulled the ignition apart. See, I tried to drill it out to get the cylinder. Could never get the cylinder out because I have a brand new cylinder with 2 keys that I was going to put in it, and I couldn't ever get the cylinder out, so I just pulled the switch apart and it turned the ignition to on and jumped the starter with the screwdriver, and she fired right up. Runs good. And to turn it off, I just have to unplug this wire from the bottom of the ignition switch. Let's see. This car has the 2.2 Ecotech in it. If I can find this hood release, there it is. Yeah, it's missing the fuse box bracket. It has a clutch issue. The guy said it was a slave cylinder. The bleeder valve's right down there. It's like rusted as shit. I can't break it free to bleed it or to even try to bleed it. But I mean, I leave it in neutral and jump the starter and starts right up, no problem. AC works. Car runs good. It's got a lot of rust in the rear end. The whole rear of the car is like rotted out. And I threw the battery on the charger for like 5 or 6 hours and brought it back to life. So it's getting there. I think tomorrow I'm gonna run a jumper wire from the starter up here, so I don't have to keep getting under the car and jumping the starter. And just touch the wire to the positive and start it. But yeah, drove all the way out to Salisaw and picked up this thing and brought it back out here. Had no problems at all. So I'm happy with the truck. Like I said, I got one hell of a deal on it. I just couldn't turn it down, man. And got the title with it and everything. So I got insurance on it. I still got to go get the tag and get the title put in my name and everything. But I'm happy with it. It's got 335,758 miles. And radio works.
Customer, and I'm giving away 10,000 free members.
Yeah, I mean, like everything works except for the horn. Horn don't work. But and it's just manual windows, and it has power locks, but this switch on this side doesn't work, but the switch on that side works. And if I take the switch and put it over there, this switch works over there, but that switch doesn't work on this side either. So I don't know what the hell the deal is. I haven't really messed with it. It doesn't look like there's a speaker in this door, so I don't know, I'm not really for sure on that either, but I know I got a heck of a deal on it. I couldn't turn it down, so it got me a new truck, and I like it. But so now I got me something to haul engines and transmissions and shit around in, and haul parts around, and yeah. Something else I need to fix is the fuel gauge. It like stays right above half a tank. I put like $130 in gas in this thing, and it still says it's right above a half tank. So I guess the float stuck or something, so I gotta get that figured out. Probably just gonna put a new fuel pump in it and call it good. And I even bought another cluster today off of an automatic and swapped it out in there, and gas gauge is at the exact same spot on that one too. So it's got to be the float, but it's all good. Got the parts car over here finally after 2 months. Got the black Grand Prix over there, blue silver Grand Prix over there, and got the red Grand Prix at the storage and the red Grand Am at the storage. So now I'll be able to get all these 5-speed parts off of this new one for the red Grand Am, and I'm gonna parting out the rest of that. So if anyone needs that engine or transmission, or needs any other parts besides the 5-speed stuff, let me know. I'll make you some good deals. But this can be my update video for today. Hope you guys like the new truck. Leave a comment down below and like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.